All right, so welcome back to the channel, everyone. And it was definitely time for a shop update. A lot has happened, a lot's happening right now. So I want to try to keep you guys up to date and up to speed on what's coming in, what's going out, what's happening, what's changed. So I'm going to get right to the point. First of all, I did sell my daily driver. I don't think I told you guys that. Sold it a couple of weeks ago. For those of you that don't know what my daily driver is, it's forgotten. It's a 2005, or was a 2005 Lincoln Town car. Great car, very comfortable, very nice, very clean. Got everything working on it, but I get bored. What can I say? I get bored and start wanting something else. So I went on ahead and sold it to a nice older couple. They really seem to be enjoying the car. They were very happy with their purchase. Made a very fair deal. I basically got my money back, so I can't complain about that, and got to enjoy the car for the last 8 or 10 months. So I am looking for a new daily driver. More on that in just a few. But also, you might notice I'm staying in front of the Ford F100. Just did a video on that. Just dropped it like, I don't know, not even a week ago. And already this truck is sold. Yes, I know what I said in the last video. I was planning on keeping it, but after doing the video and thinking about it, I thought, you know, I've got to get rid of a few vehicles, because right now I'm at capacity over here at the toy shop. Pretty much the workshop is at capacity as well. So I need to thin the herd just a little bit, and this was just first on the block, or among the first on the block, I should say. So this truck, I actually took a deposit on it today, and it's going to go across the pond to the UK. So I think the new owner is going to be very happy with it. I have to admit, I do like this truck. It is a great driving truck. We got it all dialed in. I should say Eddie got it all dialed in, got it all taken care of. It is a very, very nice truck, and I'm a little sad to see it go. But it gets to the point where something's got to go, and this was just on the chopping block. So that being said, gonna head over to the workshop. That's where everything else is right now, and show you a couple vehicles I have purchased. I haven't even shown you guys yet, and talk about what's going out, what's happening next. So yeah, let's go over there. All right, over here at the workshop, and you will see behind me is my Cadillac XLR. It's 2005, got 100,000 miles on it. It is up for sale finally. I've been procrastinating about putting this thing up for sale for a while now, and finally just decided to bite the bullet and go ahead and do it. I've had a little bit of interest, a few like trades, and got a few people sniffing around at that type of thing, but nothing serious as of yet. I'm not in a big hurry to sell it. I think I've got it priced fairly at $15,000. I've got some negotiation room on that, but it is a super clean car. I mean, it's a little dirty right now, but everything works on it. It runs good, it drives good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the car. It looks really good, and quite honestly, I still have mixed feelings about selling it, but I know it's time. I've had it for a while. It's time to move on. So I'm ready to let this one go. Now here we have a new addition to the shop. This is a 2001 Ford Taurus station wagon, obviously. So for those of you that don't know, I love wagons. I've had a few wagons in my day. I had a 67 Chevelle wagon with a 383 stroker in it. I had a 72 Chevelle wagon with a 454 big block, and I even had a Dodge Magnum when my wife and I first started dating. I love wagons. I think they're really cool, and I wanted to buy another one. I've been looking at some different wagons out there, but this I did not buy as a daily driver. It's not going to be my new daily. This is actually to be over here at the shop. Eddie is going to use this for running errands, running parts, things like that. That way he doesn't have to use his own vehicle, and then if I want to get my wagon fixed, I can come over and drive this one. But it's clean. I'll show you guys the inside of it. It's the body's so-so, but the inside is very clean. Everything seems to work good on it. Obviously the keys in the ignition. But yeah, it's a clean car. It's a clean car, and I think it'll make a good little driver run around vehicle for Eddie to use. See what a nice boss I am. I supply him with a vehicle. I mean, right? Huh? So now for a vehicle that I've actually had for about 3 weeks now, and I haven't shared it on the channel, and that is this. This is a 2009 BMW M6 convertible, and I am not a BMW guy. I'm the first one to tell you I am not a BMW guy. I don't know BMWs. I don't know much about them. But I have to say, after driving this car a little bit, I could be converted. This is a really cool car. For those of you that don't know, it's got a 5-liter V10 producing 500 horsepower. The thing has exhaust on it, and it sounds like an F1 car. It's a 7-speed manual that shifts itself. That's the way it was explained to me, and that's truly the way it is. It sounds like it's a manual transmission, the way it takes off, the way it shifts gears, but it does it itself. You can certainly use the paddles, or you can use the shifter or what have you. This car has more technology in it than I really know what to do with, quite honestly. There's a lot of stuff to it, but it is very fast. I will say this, it is very, very fast. I have now broken my top speed record with this car, and it still was pulling. It was still going. Very nice car, but there's always a catch. It is a salvage title. As near as I can tell, doing some research on it, looks like it was probably sitting in traffic and someone hit it in the rear and pushed it into the car in front of it. So the rear bumper was damaged. It's hard to see, but the paintwork is not great on the rear bumper at all. Fitment isn't bad as far as that goes, and it's got a little ding right there. So the front bumper, as you can see, Eddie put some rivets in to make it look a little bit better than the screws that were holding the bumper in place, but the paint is kind of rough. We've got the grills out because Eddie's painting the grills right now, and he's putting rivets up in here just to kind of hold the front bumper in place, make it look a little bit better. So it is salvage title. It's got a cracked windshield. It's got a couple warning lights, like for the passenger restraint and airbag and stuff like that. But the car, everything seems to work. The air conditioning works great. The top goes up and down. Stereo, cruise control. I believe it has adaptive cruise control. I don't know that much about the car. Right now, Eddie's actually doing an oil change, so that's why it's up there with the hood up. And he's painting the wheels. He's going to repaint the wheels kind of a black color and make it look nice. So we're getting it prepped up and getting it prepped to sell. So yes, we're going to get the rims repainted, because you can see they got some scuffs and things like that. I think one of these rims Eddie actually already painted. He's scuffing them down, but I don't know where the rim is that he painted. It's around here someplace. I know it's around here someplace. But anyway, he's going to paint the rims. If I end up keeping this car, because the smog is good for about another 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm not going to resmog it. So if it doesn't sell in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go ahead and just register it in my name. And what I'll probably end up doing is replacing the windshield, and I will go ahead and replace the front and rear bumper on it. And I'll just drive it for a little while. It is a fun toy. It's a cool car. It is a really neat car, but I would rather just go ahead and sell it or trade it or something like that. Which leads me into what I was talking about earlier as far as a daily driver, needing another daily driver. Right now, I'm just driving my mom's truck, which you guys have seen me drive in the past. It's a 2001 Ford F-150. It's a good truck. It's been in the family since brand new. Nothing wrong with it, and I can continue driving it as long as I need to, but I'm looking for something different. Like I said, I want to at least sell one more vehicle, or at least maybe trade one of these vehicles for a nice daily driver. You know, something like maybe an Avalanche. I kind of like the Avalanches. I kind of think they're cool. Now that I've had a BMW and I've driven this one, kind of been looking at BMWs too, and even Mercedes and stuff like that. So I don't know what I'll get, but if it's something cool, if it makes sense, if the trade's right or the money's right or whatever, I'll buy it and I'll have a new daily driver. But right now, that's everything. I think that we're pretty much caught up. F-100 going across the pond, a couple vehicles for sale, new shop vehicle. Yeah, you guys are right up to speed with me. So as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My P.O. Box and Instagram is going to be in the description below. Guys, as always, God bless, take care, have an absolutely amazing day.